who is back. Tax season is officially over, which means I finally have some free time to be able to go out to the barn and spend time with my ponies. And you guys, I do not want to admit this, but I literally have not rode my horse since I think sometime in November. The day that I filmed this was my second day off after tax season, so I did ride the day before, and oh my gosh, I felt so much like a monkey on his back. I feel like I have lost any bit of timing that I might have had last summer. Diesel's out of shape, I'm terribly out of shape, so we have a lot of work to do before we are anywhere near close to where we were last season, but I am all here for it because I am super excited to be back at the barn, spending time with my horses. It is just my favorite place to be. There is nowhere else I would rather be, and I'm just so excited to see where things will end up this season. The horses are still shedding. They have a ton of hair coming off of them still, but they are slowly getting that sleek look coming in, that nice sorrel look that I absolutely love. I don't know if you guys recall, but last year I had an incident with Diesel where he pulled back really bad. It could have been much worse than it was, but he did pull back, and ever since then I have never actually tied him to these stalls. I'm just very paranoid about the same thing happening again, and so I've been extra cautious with him. And it's not like he's gonna go anywhere here in the barn, it's just me being a little bit cautious. I am also fully aware that using a rope halter is a bit more risky when it comes to a horse pulling back, so that is why you see here that I have not tied him up. I had their tails in braids all winter long, and Diesel's tail actually is longer than the ground, so I'm probably gonna have to cut his tail here sooner than later. I'll have to give it a good wash, and then we'll probably be cutting it because I don't want him stepping on his tail. When I braid it, it's pretty much dragging on the ground, so we're gonna have to need to take care of that. But for the time being, it's just gonna be up in a braid.
Are you excited? Yes. Oh, it's so exciting. Pause, Huberman. I'm listening to the Huberman episode with Pavel Tsatsouline. Some weird last name. Very interesting. I am so excited. He's got hair coming off here. Okay, we need to brush that thoroughly later. Anyways, I don't know what I want to do with Diesel this year. I don't know what I want to do with him today. Honestly, it's going to be, I think this whole next week is going to be like getting to a point where I don't feel like a monkey on his back, because I rode for the first time yesterday since sometime in November, and I felt like a monkey on his back. I was nervous to lope him for whatever reason. The ride went fantastic, but I just feel like a monkey on his back. So we need to get our bearings back. He obviously needs to get back into shape. I need to get back into shape. I woke up this morning, I was like, why does my butt hurt this morning? I was like, oh, my butt hurts because I'm not used to sitting in a saddle anymore. Great. So, yeah, we'll just tinker around. I think there's a couple barrels set up from the neighbor girl coming over to ride, and I have some ground poles set up, so we'll do that. I've got my handy dandy D-ring snaffle, split reins. This is my favorite setup. So we'll put that in and we'll see what we can do, I suppose. Does that sound like a plan? I think he just wants to sleep in the sun. Oh, my baby, my baby. Hello. I missed him so much during tax season. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, Pooh? Okay, enough farting around. Let's get to it here. Stand by. Stand by. Okay, gather around, kids. From my barrel racing days, I tend to use drills a lot. So for today, I have one single barrel in the middle, and then I've placed cones and hopefully something that resembles a circle. The size, it is 15 paces across. So we're gonna play with this because I don't know what else to do today, and I don't want to just ride around a boring arena. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wow, look at all that hair! Oh my gosh, What do I see? Ah, I see. Where are they going? Oh, see a dog. See a dog. Where are they going? I don't know. Okay, let me hold it. You did good. And yes, I use a rope halter. I don't need comments saying I should be using a breakaway halter, because I love this halter. I've used it since 2006, this literal halter, and I'm not going to start using something different now. So that's that. Let's go back to the barn. Look at this. Massive. Can you imagine carrying this on your head? It's so heavy. That's cool. That is cool. Look at that. So for those of you who were here last fall, Diesel got, which was essentially rain rot because I had not cleaned my saddle pad ever. So we got a new setup. We've got a brand new 5-star pad. Very expensive, definitely worth it. But this is the key. This sucker is gonna stay mint. It is gonna be super clean because I also bought this super thin liner. This is what's gonna get dirty. This is only like $40. So when I think it's kind of gross and needs to be replaced, it's much easier to replace this liner than it is this sucker. So that's what we're doing. The goal is to not have rain rot this coming fall, is mine. I'm at the barn. I'm so happy. I'm so glad tax season's over. It's a lot of work, y'all. It was over 300 hours in March, another over 300 hours in April. I was underslept, overstressed, overcaffeinated. Very bad combination. But now we've made it and we're here. And I'm so happy. I have no idea what I'm going to do with my horses this year. I'm going to get Junior in a little bit better shape, get Diesel in very good shape, get myself in riding shape, and I don't know. Right now I kind of want to tinker with some barrels. I thought it was going to show this year. Kind of like doing some dressage stuff. Like, I am all over the place. So, no idea. I don't think I'm going to compete this year. I'm just going to tinker, get him in really good shape, and just like work on that. And that's about it. Just enjoy my horses, enjoy the sunshine. That's all I got. That's all I got. No pressure. Just lots of fun with my ponies. That's all. So, if you're interested in that, subscribe if you haven't already. I will say I get self-conscious filming myself riding and working with my horses because I know there's people on the internet judging me for what I am or am not doing with my horses. I don't care. They're happy, they're healthy. That's all that matters. So, if you're interested in following along, subscribe. I'm everywhere at Strong in the Saddle. Okay, bye.